Hi friends, what's up? It's Jaime here. Okay, welcome back to another episode of my Building OC series. We are on episode 4, which means we have one more episode left. This episode was originally supposed to come out on Wednesday, but there was a whole thing. Some stuff were happening, so I couldn't upload on Wednesday. You might have seen if you have been following me in the community tab. I often just, and general FYI, if I ever because I feel like people probably maybe picked up on my upload schedule, which I usually upload every Wednesday and Friday. So if there's ever a time where I'm haven't uploaded something on one of those days, I'll usually mention it in the community tab and all that good stuff. But yeah, so anyway, for today's episode of my Building OC series, I'm going to take you guys through how I created my OC Cleo. Also, literally every time I say Cleo, I can only think of, you guys know those there's this guy specifically that I'm thinking of on Instagram and TikTok who makes these videos about where he's kind of making fun of, not in a bad way, but kind of making fun of the girls from the show H2O, and because they're Australian and they have the very strong Australian accent, and when he says Cleo, oh my god, that's the only thing I can think of every time I say Cleo. But my OC Cleo, she's not Australian, but again, that's the only thing I can think about every time I hear the name Cleo. Anyway, I'm rambling a lot, but yeah, so this video is me taking you guys through my process of how I created my OC Cleo, and so without further ado, I'm gonna stop rambling and get into the rest of the video. First and foremost, here's some background information about Cleo. Cleo is 31 years old, her pronouns are she, her, she's of African American descent, and she's aromantic. As always, I started off by picking a couple of hairstyles to serve as reference pictures for what Cleo looks like. Then I went through my outfit holder board to grab some green outfits. I wasn't really sure what shade of green I wanted for Cleo, so I was just trying to grab a variety of green looks. But as you can see, I ended up going towards more light green looks, but I guess that's also just what I had available to me in my board. After that, I went back to Cleo's board and went to the More Ideas section, which was actually working this time, Nico's board, and grabbed a couple more green outfits. At this point, I kind of knew that I was going to grab some more light green outfits, which is why, I don't know if any of you guys noticed, but I removed one of the outfits I had previously saved to Cleo's board, which was a dark green pantsuit. I just put that one back in my outfit holder board for future use, since it didn't really match the aesthetic I was going for Cleo. Then I added some black Converse just because I felt like a lot of the outfit pins I had saved had white shoes, some variation of a white shoe, so I wanted some variety in that regard. Then I did something that I don't usually do, which is add some accessories. I don't know how to accessorize myself in real life, so I don't usually accessorize my characters very much unless I have a very specific accessory in mind, but I was feeling purses for Cleo's board, so I decided to add 2, and for some reason one of them turned green when I clicked on it, but the pin comes up as white. I don't know, but the purses were really cute. I added a couple more outfits from the More Ideas section, but other than that, I didn't really change anything else about Cleo's board. Sometimes I have these rare occurrences where the boards I make look really good, pretty much the way that I originally assembled them, and this is one of those times. I didn't feel the need to arrange or rearrange any of the pins, and besides that one pin I removed earlier, again, I really did not touch this board, at all. I really liked it just the way it was. I feel like I said this in all of my Building OC videos so far, but I really don't use green a lot for my characters. I think the colors I use the most are shades of blue, and then neutral colors like white and black and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what is the color that I use the most, but I think it's somewhere around that. But anyway, I really loved the light green for Cleo. My original plan was actually to use dark greens, but clearly that plan went out the window very quickly. But yeah, I just honestly really love this board. I love like the light soft greens. Like it all looks so pretty. Looking back at the board now, I think there's like maybe 1 or 2 pins that I'd remove just because I feel like in comparison to the other ones they kind of stick out in not the best way, but I don't like completely hate them or anything, so I might just leave it the way it is. But yeah, so I just really love this board. I think this is my favorite one so far. I think this one beats out Nico's for me because I really, really like the way this one turned out, especially just because it kind of like really came together naturally, I feel like. As for Cleo's like character, I feel like, I mean, honestly, because of the fact that I used the light green for her color palette, she kind of looks like she could be like the older sister of another character I have who also has like a light green color palette. Like they're kind of almost like they have like sister aesthetics, I feel like. But as for like her actual like character and like personality, I don't know, I haven't really thought too much about it, but I guess maybe just because of the fact that the light green and a lot of these pins are like out in nature, maybe she's a nature girl, I don't know. Again, that's kind of the thing with these OCs, I'm like, I don't really know exactly what I want to do with them. They're just kind of like floating around, and I know that I'll put them somewhere eventually, but I just have not done so. But yeah, I feel like she'd be pretty chill, pretty like down to earth, and I think she would enjoy nature. I think that's where I'm kind of leaning towards. But again, that might just be kind of the vibe that the pins are giving off, but I feel like that's still valid. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. As always, if you want to go check out Cleo's board and see it for yourself, my Pinterest is always down below in the description of all my videos. It's also like if you go on like my actual like channel page, it's on like one of like the little like quick links things. And also if you just want to like look it up, my Pinterest is my name, Jaime Lazar. So any character I like created for this Building OC series so far, all of their boards are on my Pinterest, so you can go check them out if you so choose to do so, along with a bunch of other characters I've created who you guys don't know yet, but you will eventually. Just not not yet, they're not ready yet. But yeah, so I like I said before, I really like Cleo's board. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I feel like I'm gonna say this like with every video, but like I think she's my favorite so far of all the OCs I've created. Although I really like all of them, like genuinely really like all of them. And yeah, I've been rambling a lot, I feel like, in this video, so I'm gonna stop it right here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.